game, and Magnus has a 9-game lead.
Now it's time to bring out the fun openings.
Oh yes, King's Gambit on the board, and this is why we love him, because he plays every single opening. He doesn't repeat almost any time, and he's allowing
knight e3,
Queen h4, King to e2, the gangster King's Gambit.
That's the Steinitz. I don't know exactly. I think it's called the Vienna variation, which is or Vienna Gambit, which is very confusing because there's also the Vienna game, which is totally different and a little bit more kosher. Wilhelm Steinitz was an ardent proponent of this line. Of course, now with modern engines, a lot of Steinitz's assertions, and Steinitz felt very strongly about what he was. He was like, I'm going to recommend this line, and if you dare dispute it, I'm going to fight you. And if you don't believe me, I can bring out some quotes. Stockfish is like, yeah, I'd love to fight you, Wilhelm.
But these positions are, especially in Blitz, isn't there like Bishop f3, King f3?
And white is better. And this guy, Wilhelm Steinitz, he became world champion for a reason.
And white, I mean, listen, King's Gambit, best case scenario for white is 2 bishops with the center. Like
King's Gambit, you're gambiting your king, almost.
Yeah, this is crazy. Just wild stuff. And when you're down 9 games and facing a King's Gambit, you don't remember all the moves. And yeah, Minlei's just blundering the f7 pawn, I guess, because if rook d7, there's some sort of e5 and just crashing down the middle of the board.
Oh, knight g5. And blunders beget blunders, and now it's full on tilt. It's a double-digit lead. When it was a 3 or 4 point lead, we looked at Magnus's results in the last year, Levy, and I said, these 11-point leads, you start wondering, how is it possible to lose that many games? Well, this is how. He's not even doing anything particularly bad. Magnus just gets more and more confident. There's a little bit of tilt, and it's a very, very toxic combination that causes you to just start dropping game after game, and you feel for minutes. It's a painful situation to be in.
Yeah, what more to say? I mean, I'm not going to say anything wise here. It's really brutal. You have a timer. You have to play that amount of games, or rather that amount of time, and one guy is just in excellent form today, and the other is slowly slipping into a huge realm of sadness.
I'm surprised he didn't. I mean, this is beyond resignable. C3.
Yeah, C3, and but we knew this was happening. I mean, we knew it was happening when Magnus already got the better position from the opening. You know what I mean? It's just he played the opening, which has some risk, and 0 of the risk was utilized by the other side, and he kind of got everything he wanted. And you never play a King's Gambit in game 1 of a Speed Chess Championship match unless you're
Jan Nepomniachtchi, maybe.
yeah, exactly. Unless you literally made a course on it, but you start out stable in these matches, and by the second hour of play, you know who's going to win probably. And if you don't know, then you still don't play a King's Gambit.
Now, people asking, like, does Min have to play? Here's the thing. If you're Min, you understand that this was a possibility, and you did your best. You want to play the bullet. Every opportunity to play Magnus is a treat for any other GM. I mean, you don't know how many of those opportunities you're going to get. At least speaking for myself, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I really think that you have to see the bigger picture here if you're the underdog. This is a great chance to learn, and it's fun. It gives you a rush to play the greatest player of all time. It's just an experience that's memorable, period, even if in the moment you don't realize that, because the pain is real of losing a match with this margin.
That's absolutely right. And probably have to remember that it's not even, and Magnus wins there, and the 3+1